Hi babes! So today I wanted to film a sit-down style chat video. I wanted to share 8 healthy habits that have helped me stay fit and healthy. Me as a personal trainer and nutritionist, I really pay attention to what I put into my body and what I do with my body on a daily basis. And I've had lots of questions about what I do for working out and what are my favorite workouts, what are just some tips for people who might be starting out, who might just want some extra tips in their journey, you know, just to let people know what my experience has been. So in my experience, I have implemented all of these over an amount of time. So my advice is to just pick a few and work on those. And then over time, you can implement more into your routine. So let's get started. So my first healthy habit would be waking up early. Waking up early is one of those cliche habits, but it truly is just one of the biggest hacks that I have that have changed my life, honestly. I usually wake up between like 8 and 9 a.m., which isn't that early. I know a lot of people are on that like 5 a.m., like 6 a.m. stuff, which I haven't gotten to yet. I'm definitely an early bird. I could probably do it, but I don't need to right now in my schedule. I don't need to wake up that early, and I really appreciate sleeping in and having my sleep. So I usually wake up at like 8 or 9. I love to have that like time in my apartment to just have my own thoughts and just be with myself before my boyfriend, even my dog, wakes up. Like, I just love having the space and time to maybe meditate, to do a workout, just to have some quiet time and really just be alone with my thoughts and connect with myself. It's a really special time for me. Speaking of morning routine, that is my next one, is to have a peaceful, productive morning routine. Now, I say peaceful and productive because I do think it's important to have a healthy balance. You want to be productive in your morning and get things done, but also be peaceful and not feel rushed and overwhelmed. Because I am a sensitive and I'm a stressful and anxious prone person. So I really like to set up a morning routine that keeps me peaceful and centered for the rest of my day. I thrive by a good morning routine, and I swear just by waking up early and just grabbing your day by the reins and getting it started. So I love to just open my blinds. It's like my first step of the morning. Get some light in to help your circadian rhythm and just your attitude and just to get ready for the day. I usually read the Daily Stoic or do like a 5-minute meditation, and then I will take out my dog. I like to get some morning nature in and hear the birds and have the sun on my face and just feel that morning. Then I'll come back in. I will usually feed her, and then I will either go for a walk outside, go for a treadmill walk if the weather is not permitting a walk, or get a workout in. I really love morning movement. It really sets the tone for my day, and I feel a lot more productive when I get that morning movement in. After movement, I will usually make a matcha or a coffee. Usually I do a matcha though. I get really jittery with coffee. So I'll make a matcha, and then I'll do either a few hours of some schoolwork or some editing or working on video ideas or just any sort of computer work for a few hours before I shower and kind of get ready for the day. I have a habit of just wanting to jump into work before kind of setting up anything else that I have to do. So I love doing that, get straight into my work for a few hours, then I'll shower, get ready, do whatever I have to do. Some days I'll just stay in my leggings and my workout gear, and then some days I want to get a little more dressed up, like today, and put some makeup on so I can look a little bit more presentable. My next habit is water. Water is so underrated. We do not drink enough water as humans. I did not drink enough water when I wasn't cautious of how much water I was drinking, and it's so important. Not only is water needed to digest our food and get rid of waste, but it is vital to our cells and our tissues. So water actually aids in weight loss and helps our metabolism power strong. It gives us energy and is essential for rehydrating our bodies. So it's really important. I try to drink a gallon a day. Usually it's like a gallon. Usually it's like half a gallon, but I'm working on it. My next 4th habit is to walk. Walking is another underrated thing. I did not really think of walking as exercise that was beneficial, like I would get results from. I would walk my dog obviously, but the last like just few years have been so into walking. I love taking long walks. I either grab a podcast or just some music, or I just will omit that completely and just like listen to nature. Where I live, we're really close to forests and woodsy areas, so I love to take my dog and just like immerse myself in nature. It's just incredible. I feel connected. Walk as much as you can. You can park your car further from the grocery store or from places you're going. Walk your dog. If you can, take your meetings on the phone. You know, just there are so many options of just walking more. There is not an excuse for saying you don't have time for walking. There are so many things, like even if it's on your lunch break in the parking lot of your building, just walk more. Walk more. Tip number 5 is to be organized with your workouts. I have benefited so much from being more organized with my workouts and planning them out. It doesn't even have to be confusing. Like, I know it can kind of sound overwhelming to like plan out your workouts, but literally just, even if you're doing an app or an online thing, because honestly, even I like use apps all the time because I just want to wake up and not have to worry and plan out a workout. I just put it in my calendar and I have an alert and it tells me when I have to work out, and my alarm will go off and it's like no question. Like that's telling me it's time, go kick some ass, get that workout in. You don't have to think about it. It's all done and there. So that's my advice for that, to make workouts easier, is just plan it, get it in, no problem. I really like getting in a morning workout. I feel like I don't have to think as much. In the morning, I am kind of like discombobulated, and I kind of think that that's a perfect excuse. Like, do it when you don't really have to think, and when your body, like you can just kind of convince your body to just go and do it. And I'll do a morning workout, maybe an hour, usually like 30 minutes, and then I'm done. My camera died, so I took the time to pack a little bit for our little trip and make matcha. So I am back. Let's get back to my tips. So I ended on tip number 5. Tip number 6 is to get enough sleep. Sleep is another underrated topic. Sleep is so extremely important for us. I too am guilty of binge watching hours of YouTube or Hulu, Netflix, whatever your guilty pleasure is, until midnight. You look at the clock, your watch, you're like, oh my God, have to like roll into bed. So totally guilty of it. But it just, you feel so much better when you get to bed earlier or at a decent time, and you can wake up and not feel tired. You can feel rejuvenated. Sleep allows our bodies to recharge, to fight off diseases, and really helps us to feel energized in the morning. So it's really important. Good sleepers experience better concentration, more productivity, and can maximize athletic performance. Better sleep is also linked to weight loss, less chance of heart diseases, and prevents illness duration. So it's just a win-win. You feel better, you look better, and your insides are better as well. So sleep more. My next healthy habit is going to be meal prep. Meal prep is essential for not reaching for those easy snacks that we all know we have around the house, that bagel, that cupcake, that pudding, that bread, that quick carb that your body knows it's going to get some energy from. Our bodies are really smart, and when your glucose levels are down and you haven't eaten in a few hours, the first thing your body knows that's going to get like an instant glucose is something like that, like some carby, sugary something. So that's really why we crave those when we're like really hungry and haven't eaten for a while. And it's really important to realize that and kind of override that immediate instincts of our body, because it knows how to nourish itself, but it's not nourishing itself in the best way. So we want to be those teachers to that little part of our body that says, oh, you want this cupcake for a quick pick-me-up. No, you don't want the cupcake. Don't eat the cupcake. Not the cupcakes are bad, but don't have them in the afternoon when you're hungry and haven't eaten for a while. We want to set ourselves up for success and prep some healthy meals and snacks. My tip would be to invest in some Tupperware. Invest in some Tupperware. I love like a glass Tupperware opposed to a plastic one. They have really, really chic ones, and I love the way they look, and they look in the fridge. It doesn't look like it's, you know, those plastic meal prep black containers. No. Chic, nice glass containers with your meal prepped food and snacks. You can do protein balls, overnight oats, chia pudding, prep your veggies, prep your proteins. Like you can literally prep everything and just have it in the fridge ready to go whenever you want it. So you don't have to have that thought process of making healthy food, and you can override your body wanting that carby, sugary snack. My last habit is to stay consistent. Hang in there. I know it can be really challenging to be doing workouts and meal prepping and not be seeing any results. I hear you. I had years where I was going to the gym and didn't feel like I was seeing any results, and it was really discouraging. But you just gotta keep going. Consistency is like the biggest thing ever. I have been consistent with my workouts for probably like 2 years, like solid consistent working out for 2 years, and I've noticed such a difference. When you go on vacation, when you go to visit your friends, when you just anything that's out of your routine, bring your phone, bring your computer, bring that whatever, throw that app on, bring that booty band, bring those dumbbells. Like it's so accessible now. I just bring my yoga mat and my Bala ankle weights with me everywhere, and I can do whatever I need to do. And my laptop, because that's how I do it. I look up videos or do my own workouts that I have typed up, and it's amazing. I have gone on a few vacations in the past few years, and I always am that person who has like my yoga mat and my laptop to like do my workouts in the hotel room. Love hotel room workouts. So stay consistent. Your newfound fitness journey is a journey, and it will take a while, hence the name. Like it's a journey. It's not going to be quickly. So just hang in there, enjoy the ride, and in the end, it'll end up fine. I have come such a long way, and sometimes I don't realize, but I look back at photos and I'm like, oh my gosh, like the muscle definition that I've grown and have gained is a lot more than I think it is. So just stay consistent, take photos, be patient, and I promise you guys will see results. So there you have it. There are my 8 healthy habits. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. I am new to sitting down in front of the camera, so I hope it was all right, but I'm going to get used to filming more of these, and I appreciate any feedback you guys have on any type of videos you'd like to see. I have a few videos in the making, and they are more of like this sit down style chat video. So I'm super excited to film the next one with you guys. Thank you so much for having this chat with me and learning my 8 healthy habits. I hope you guys can all implement these into your lifestyle and let me know how that goes, and if you guys are seeing any results and how you feel about them. Thank you guys so much. Please give my channel a thumbs up. It really supports me. Subscribe if you feel inclined, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.